Hello. Welcome to the Smile Revolution show. And I am Princess Wow. Well, I'm also Mindy Fradkin. I don't know. I've got all these names given to me over the years. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to be like Prince, Mindy Fradkin, formerly known as Princess Wow. I don't know. I mean, I'm dealing with trademarking, and am I going to trademark it? I haven't trademarked it officially. So I don't know what I'm doing about my name. Well, anyway, I've been called many names. Miss Hollywood, the Mad Hattress. I make these hats and I've performed with them for years. And I've been given many names over the years. Well, anyway, at this point, I'm Mindy Fradkin, also known as Princess Wow, on the Princess Wow Network. Welcome. We raise awareness to the healing power of a genuine smile. Sincere smiles only apply. Hence, my smile here. And I also have my smile bag. And I started this show last March, during lockdown in New York. And this is my 101st show. I just celebrated my 100th last week. And just like 101 Dalmatians, my 101st show. So I'm really excited about, I've recently been interviewing guests again, artists and musicians, etc., which I used to do years ago when I had my radio show to promote the Smile Revolution. And with this new program I've been working on, I'm able to get back into interviewing. But it's a variety show. I do dance parties, I do cooking and baking shows, and in my closet, people like my clothes. They want to see my closet and different things. But I love interviewing people, so it's really fun. A lot of them are my friends or friends of friends or people recommend, and it's like I really enjoy it. So tonight this is the last day of Black History Month. I just made it. And we're featuring Michael Butler, Guy Davis, and Anastasia Rene. Now, I met it's really Michael's show because we're featuring side by side a civil rights ballad that he wrote years ago, and his wife Lydia did an amazing video, which you're going to see soon. But I met Michael from Guy Davis years ago at one of his concerts, and we all went out to dinner, and we kept in touch on and off. And then I reconnected with Guy, also known as Kokomo Kid. He does a show on every morning at 10 o'clock Eastern time on Facebook, except Saturday, which I've been watching. So we reconnected, and I've reconnected with Michael. And then Anastasia, I just met because she sang on this side by side and the video, which you'll see shortly, which is amazing. So I'm really happy to have them on tonight. And I've been reading this book, The Three Mothers. It's about the mothers of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, and James Baldwin. And I've been listening to it. It's by Anna Maleka Tubbs. And a lot of these mothers have not really been talked about too much in society. And so she did a whole thesis and a doctorate all about them. And it's just came out. And I'm so happy it's really, really amazing. I'm learning so much. It's very hard to listen to, but it's also important. And then also I found out through Anastasia Rene is that she is doing, she's narrating an instructor with this new, it started in the pandemic last year, the bluesandbeyond.com. It's called. And it's all about learning African-American history through music and the blues and how it all came to be through all their struggle. So it's really amazing. And I'm gonna post everybody's website, including the bluesandbeyond.com. And so let's see. And Angela Davis, who is an activist, author, and academic, she in Times Magazine, she is one of the most out of 100 influential people. She's nominated one of the top influential people. And then I've been researching all these Black women film directors. And I think there's a Black woman film director who's nominated for a Golden Globe or Academy Award this year. And so I've been learning a lot, getting ready for the show. And so let's see, I'm going to give you a little bit of bio who's coming on in a little bit here. Now, Guy Davis, I have this, actually, I met him many different times. And one of the times was at Richie Havens Memorial, and where he performed. And his bio says, while touring the globe, except in a pandemic, somewhere between Ecuador and the Arctic Circle, performing for visiting royalty, Guy Davis was tagged with the moniker the ambassador of the blues, an appropriate and fitting title for an American bluesman that has taken his love of the art form to the four corners of the globe. Whether he's performing on broadcast specials on the BBC and PBS, appearing on late night television and with David Letterman and Conan O'Brien, playing in the Basque region of northern Spain, or at a school for impoverished children in South Carolina, or headlining the main stage of a folk, jazz, or blues festival somewhere on the globe, Guy always gives it his all. And his all is his love, knowledge, and deep understanding of the history and tradition of the blues. Now, I've seen him perform many times. Well, actually, definitely a lot more times the last year, because I watch a lot of his shows, not all of them, and I've seen him live in concert. And he's an actor too, and he's comedy too. He's very funny and great storyteller and amazing blues musician. Well, he calls himself American Roots now, right, Guy? Anyway, and then Michael, who I said I met through Guy years ago, started performing when he was 5. Well, actually, he started writing songs when he was 5, and he's been playing. So he's a celebrated musician for 45 years, and he's toured all over Europe. And he's also a recording artist with a variety of styles. But now I think he's more into folk music, it's said. And a lot of people think he has like a Beatles sound. And then Anastasia Rene has toured with Charles Neville from the Neville Brothers, Vince Welnick, Percy Hill, to name a few. She's internationally toured with her own jazz quartet, recording, performing, with local and regional blues, jazz, rock, folk, R&B, reggae, and funk bands. So that's who's coming on in a few minutes. But somebody wants to say hello to you. Wait a minute. Gumby wants to give you a big hug and smile. Always ready to give you a hug. And who else is coming on? Well, this is my new fun. I got him recently. He is giving you a big hug too. Now, my show is all about, we need more fun and smiles. That's why I'm doing this show during the pandemic. And we're just having fun, right? We need to have more fun in the world. Oh, and I want to show you, this is me, little mini Mindy doll. And she's got her smile bag and she wants to say hello. She always likes to come on the show. And see, just like her mom, we have our smile bags, you see. This is me with a pink wig. I have many colored wigs. So this is my real hair, though. And then, who else wants to say hello? Wait a minute. Okay, I've got my little hippopotamus. Of course, he matches my hair and my nails today. And so let's see here. And then we have, they want to say hi to, give you a big smile. So anyway, let's see who's here on my comments, and I'm going to bring my guests on in a moment. Who's here? Oh, Richard Skipper came on. Love you too. Love your opening promo. Thank you. Okay, now what I want to do is, hold it one second. Okay, now the NAACP. Wait a second. Before I bring them on, please consider joining the NAACP, standing for civil rights, empowering Black-owned businesses, and more. Now, they are doing amazing things. Right now, civil rights leaders called on the U.S. House of Representatives to pass the George Floyd Justice in Policing Act, a critical step to holding law enforcement accountable for unconstitutional and unethical conduct. The 2020 killing of George Floyd sparked a year of national protests in all 50 states, as you all know, calling for an end to police brutality against Black and brown communities and a demand for accountability in every sector of law enforcement. So I wanted to give a shout out to them. If anybody feels led and is able to join and donate to them. Okay, so that's that. And then here is, I got to show you my smile mug. Okay, so I've got this mug. It says, may you give and receive many smiles. And here's my logo, the Smile Revolution. And see orange. Of course, it's going to be colorful like me. And you can get one for $25, including shipping in the U.S. And I'll show you my website, mindyfradkin.com or princesswell.com. You can get a smile mug. And I have T-shirts and my YouTube channel, the Princess Well Network. If you can subscribe, that would be great. I'm just recently I'm recently streaming there as well as Facebook. Okay, so now I'm going to show you. These are my friends who are coming on tonight, and this is all their information. And here they are. I'm getting them on now. Okay, here we go. Okay, there's Michael Butler. And it was Michael Butler's birthday this Friday. I didn't even know when I did not even know when I planned this that it was his special day. It's his birthday weekend.
Yes.
Featuring you. And so welcome to my show.
Thank you, Princess Wow. Wow.
Thank you. Well, I don't know. We'll see if I can keep it. I might be like Prince when he said he started to use the symbol, and because of his record, some had a record deal problem. So he said formerly known as, I don't know, maybe Mindy Fradkin, formerly known as Princess Wow. We'll see. Stay tuned. We'll see. I might have
you gotta do it. Keep going, baby.
I don't know if I want to spend thousands. It's going to cost a lot of money to trademark. I did a poor man's trademark years ago. Kokomo, are you trademarking your Kokomo name?
Eventually, I guess I'll have to. Wowzy.
I mean, that's the thing. It's like, I don't know. I mean, it's like crazy. But anyway, welcome to my show. And I wanted to talk about this, how the side-by-side song and video, how all that came to be, and when did this all happen when you recorded this?
Drummer said to me when I was playing the song for him, and he said, you should record that. So I have like hundreds of songs, and I'm working on 15 records at this time right now. So I kind of push that one from behind up front. And then I just... Anastasia and me were talking about, we did some gigs together, and I was saying, like, I should get her some songs. So we were talking about that, and I thought, well, why don't I give her this one, And then I was rehearsing back in Great Neck, my hometown. I was playing Garden City that night. So I'm in a parking lot rehearsing, I think, what's that song, that country song by that young kid? Gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road.
Road.
Yeah. I'm like trying to learn that real fast.
Okay.
Then I'm like, if we're gonna do this right, why don't I mean, when I wrote the song, I'm trying to sound like Guy on it. I'm trying to play it like Guy. I'm trying to sound like Guy, which is it's impossible for me to sound like him.
You can't sound like anyone else.
You can't because I mean, he's the master.
Yes.
Delta Blues man. They don't like me called Delta Blues, but that's what you are to me.
American roots, right? American roots.
American roots.
Yeah, American
so
roots.
I got the gumption to get on the phone and ask him. And he called me right back and said, sure. And I was like, wow.
Oh.
Not only do I have Anastasia, I got Guy. And we I was working with John Hopkins, a engineer.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, Mike, you're not doing a home recording on this. You're not doing a home recording on this. You're taking it into a real studio. And we did, And
when was this? When did you, not 2019?
The summer of 2019, I was working on a variety of things with John and at the time, but this one got special attention because Guy came to the project. And, I mean, I'm a huge fan of Guy's. And it's like, when you get to play with your heroes,
right. Oh, yeah.
That's you don't cut corners, and that's what John actually like, Mike, you got to play with Davis and you got to do it in a home recording? No. So I was grateful for that.
He wants to say something.
I do. Michael, wowzy. Michael, I've been knowing you for close to 30 years since we were going to that club down in Greenwich Village called Terra Blues. Now, Michael, you got to understand, is a rocker, an American rocker, a Black American rocker. And those blackness is underrepresented.
Yeah.
And needs support. I've been on gigs, so I've been asked to be a little bit more of a rocker than a blues man. Fine, it's a gig. I love music.
Right.
You play who you're with. But Michael's got a special gift, all that plus he writes.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't see distance between us in terms of you asking me to be on a project. If I can be on it, I'll be on it. If I'm over in Kathmandu somewhere, I won't.
Right. Yeah. I know. So Michael, it's like, I know, I agree with you guys. It's like, well, it's really great. So I know he's very appreciative. You know, he really is a very appreciative person, which
he's a young man too. He's got to be at least 10 years younger than me. This man is a young man.
Yeah.
Full of young ideas.
Right.
And I'm so glad he got Anastasia involved, because when I heard her voice, I said, oh man, that sends it right, that takes it right where it's got to go.
I know.
Thank you, Gary.
Oh no, it's true. And Anastasia, your voice is amazing. I mean,
Thank
I'm
you.
like so blown away by you too. And so the three of you, the whole video, your wife Lydia, I know, did the video, and she did an amazing job. And so the whole thing is like, it's so powerful. That's why I've been, I have played it before months back, and I really wanted to do this tonight because the video is just so great, and the song is so amazing. So tell me about the song.
The video, I've given up on making homemade videos in 2015 because I did a lot of fun videos and they didn't get much attention. I was told from people in the business saying you can't do those amateur videos anymore. So I stopped doing them. So I wasn't going to do a video, period. Lynn just was like, well, you should do a video. And she just started twinkling at the computer there.
Right. And
she comes up with this great video. I mean, I've thrown together things off of Google too, but they didn't come out like this. So it was just really nice because not everybody listens to MP3s or downloads a song. A video gets so much more attention, and the picture that made me write the song is in there. It's a feet marching. I was in 1997. I was looking for an album cover for my Every Turn record in the main branch of the library, and I saw this picture of these feet. You don't know who the people are, but it's just, and I said, I got to write a song about that.
Wow.
These people who did the footwork, who were out there doing it. It doesn't sound so incredible now with the last year we've had. The youth is right out there again and, wonderful. But, back in 97, it was like, wow, they made my life what it is just within years of me I was born during the time, but I was a baby, so I didn't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So it took me, I sat back on the tune. I didn't write anything about 4 years, maybe 5, but I kept drafting lyrics. And, I had Guy Davis Records with me, so I was trying to do something that he'd be proud of me on if he heard it. I wanted to do it in his vein. By 2008, I finished the song, basically finished it. And, I showed you those videos I did in 2010 with the tune. Once again, trying to play like Guy does. I was did my own phrasings, Guy. I didn't write it knowing it was A, B, C, or whatever. I did my own phrasings for the mystery of it all. And that's what helped me write the song, not knowing what chord I was on at what time.
Dude, I didn't know anything about you trying to emulate what I do. That's not how it was.
Sure.
Right here. I thought you were playing what rubbed against your ears good. That's all. I heard you.
The lyric was all for the civil rights, which you're part of. It was all about Dr. King at the end of the day for me, personally. And everybody else, the unsung heroes, the people you don't know a name to. But the music was definitely you. It was definitely trying to impress you with it, baby. Mike trying some delicate tunes.
Okay.
And I feel the song is now Anastasia's because, that's all you think about when you hear it is her. And the bigness of it. She brought that to it, It's her song as far as I'm concerned.
Well, it's all of you. It's all of you together because, I just love everything about it is so powerful. And then the imagery and, and then Guy, I love it when you start shouting out, thanking Dr. Martin Luther King. And that was all of it. The whole thing is just like, and the videos, everything. It's an amazing, and that's why I'm so glad that I'm able to play the video tonight too with the song. So, Anastasia, is there anything else you want to say about being a part of this song and video?
Well, I've known Michael forever, since college, and we've like run into each other off and on since then, and this is it was just time for us to reunite as friends, and it was time for this song. It couldn't have come out at a better time.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a culmination of everything that's been going on in my life. I started out as an opera singer, then I went into jazz.
Wow.
And then I went into rock, and now the blues is coming to get me, and it looks like that's where I'm going to stay.
Uh-huh. Oh, wow. That is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, one of my dearest friends started out as an opera singer. That was Odetta.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Back in 2008, and I got to know her as a friend.
Mm-hmm.
So I love the idea of taking music where it's going to lead you to.
They told me I couldn't improvise, so I was out.
There you go. And that's what it makes you want to do when you hear good opera. It makes you want to open up your mouth and let it fly.
Yeah.
It makes you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And you have the gift of having a voice that is the carrier wave of your soul. And it rubs against the ear real nice. And so it delivers the message.
Thank you, Guy.
Oh, we know what we're talking about. We've been around a while. At least these ears are older than everybody else's ears.
Yeah, it really is. It's like really great. I know. I needed to do a screenshot. I'm gonna take a picture too.
Yeah, I had to get that moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? I forgot to do a screenshot, but I did a photo too. Anyway, yeah. So that's so great. And then, Guy, I know you said that you didn't know your parents, Ossie Davis and Ruby Dee. They knew Dr. Martin Luther King, right?
Yes, they knew Dr. King and his whole family. They knew Malcolm X. They knew Paul Robeson. All these people who weren't supposed to know W.B. Du Bois, they knew them.
Wow.
Were mentored by them.
Uh-huh. Did they ever come over to the house?
On occasions, yes. I wasn't there when Malcolm X came over, but he did come. He went other places where my folks were. Huey Newton of the Black Panthers, he stayed at the house. I think I was away at summer camp at that time.
Wow. Oh, my
Troy Woody?
I say what?
Troy Woody camp?
No, it would have been Killalea. My younger sister went to Tri-Woody.
That's where I met your parents. I didn't meet them. I was 4, but I saw them. I saw them go up
wow.
and give a speech, and everybody knew important people were here tonight. You know, I can see it still.
Oh, that's cool. But you knew Dr. Martin Luther King's daughter.
Oh yes, I met her when she was a freshman at NYU studying theater. I came and saw her do a piece downtown.
And you knew Dr. Martin Luther King's wife?
Yeah, Miss Coretta, and also Martin the Third.
Okay.
So yeah, and Daddy King, got to meet him. Yeah.
That's amazing. That is so cool.
Amazing.
So anyway, was there anything else anybody wants to say with regarding everything that's going on in Black History Month or anything?
Keeping it to the song,
Yes,
I am grateful to Guy for making me love the blues. Before that, it was just a term that I wasn't exactly interested in. I saw a lot of bad heavy metal cats singing what they called blues. I always thought they were just trying to do a 3-chord thing so strangers could jam together. I didn't care for it. I did like B.B. King to some degree, but you know, when I saw Guy in a play, what was that play? Robert Johnson play.
Robert Johnson Tricked the Devil.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know the term Delta blues at the time, but that's when I fell in love with the blues right there, then, that moment. So
wow. Well, you know what? You got me into the blues too. I never was really that into the blues either, except I always loved. Would you say Jimi Hendrix? I mean, he had a little bit of blues, right? Or rock.
It all comes from the same place.
There was blues, there was jazz, there was rock. He was one of those pivotal figures who kind of had some of it all. But getting back to Michael Butler, it was important for me to hear his sound, to let my ears know that I'm not limited to any sound that the Delta Blues or the Piedmont Blues has to offer, that I can be open, I can compose with the blues, beyond the blues, into rock, into symphonies, whatever you need. It gave me that freedom. That's what Michael Butler gave me.
wow.
Well, that is wonderful, guys. I know. That's
Give me
great.
some hair, Michael. Give me some hair. I want some
Take
hair.
it off, man. I'm cutting it tonight.
No, this is where this is all about Michael. They're the supporting actors tonight. It's Michael's show tonight,
Oh,
so that's great. That's really good.
these two made that tune. Simple. These two made the song.
It's
I'm
all,
grateful. I'm grateful to you both.
I'm ready to hear it, man.
Yeah.
we're getting ready to watch it now. Well, anyway, without you, Michael, it wouldn't even exist. You're the one who wrote it.
Well, thank you.
So anyway, all right. Well, thank you all. I really appreciate you all coming on tonight. And I think Guy's going to go off, and Anastasia, sorry.
Mhm.
And Michael's going to come back after we're going to play the video now side by side. And then Michael's going to play a couple songs. Well, anyway, thank you all for coming.
I might have to watch him play them songs. I just might.
Oh yeah, maybe you'll stay. Maybe if you want to stay, Anastasia, too, we can all talk and wrap up at the end if you want.
Sure.
Okay, it's up to you all. If you want to stay, that'd be great.
Mhm.
Okay, all right, I'm going to play the video now. And I'll see you all in a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, here, I'm going to get you. Let's see. Okay.
Feet marching in strength and size, all sorts of emotion combined to make a change. I see feet marching, saying, give me what's mine. Sure as I breathe the air, these are the rights of a human being. All side by side to make a decent living. All side by side, people of all religions, all side by side, held them side, all side by side, side, all side by side. To all you young men and to all you young women, you marched for me back in '63, so I could live my life with some dignity. Without all your suffering, your tears and blood, for little girls in a church couldn't think of nothing worse. Them children didn't have to die. All side by side to make a decent living. All side by side, people of all religions. All side by side, held them side. Showing me how to stand and when to stand, do what we can. Thank you for teaching me bigger things, righteousness, that we demand. Don't let their hard work be undone. Don't let their hard work be undone. We shine bright as the sun when we stand side by side to make a decent living, all side by side. People of all religions, all side by side. Hear them side, side by side.
Thank you so much to Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Thank you, Nelson Mandela. Thank you, Medgar Evers. Thank you, Malcolm X. Thanks to all the men, the women. Thank you to the stand-up people. To the take charge people.
Ossie Davis and Ruby Dee.
To the alive people.
Don't let their hard work be
Thank you.
undone.
Thank you.
Don't let their hard work be undone. We shine bright as the sun when we stand side by side to make a decent living, all side by side. People of all religions, all side by side. Hear them side, side by side. We shine bright as the sun when we stand all side by side to make a decent living, all side by side. People of all religions, all side by side. Hear them side, side by side. We shine bright as the sun when we stand side by side.
It was amazing. It's amazing. Wow. That's all I have to say is wow.
There's the one that did it.
It's such a great, the whole thing is just, it's a wow. It really is. Everything about it, the photos, the video, everything, the music, all of you, it just really turned out amazing.
Thank you, Michael Butler, for having the vision to do the song.
Right.
For knowing that it's not something we can take for granted, that it just happened and it's over. No, sir. Thank you.
Hi,
for the
Lydia.
Hi.
Thank you, Guy. Thank you, Guy.
Great job.
Hi, Lydia. Oh, wait, Lydia, I want to see the bird.
Okay, let's see. I'll try to get it.
Sometimes he gets
temperamental.
sometimes he gets temperamental.
I know they have a bird. So cute.
I just want to thank you both for doing that for me because, and I should give John Hopkins a lot of credit too. He produced it. He oversaw it. You know, he's a very good, great engineer. And, you know, he's just as much credit to what you heard and saw. I got chills watching the footage. Marshall in there. You know, I just love you guys. And thank you. It's probably I don't know, it might be the peak of my career. So I'm happy with that. You know, it's beautiful. Thank you.
current peak.
What?
The current peak.
The current peak. And you never know where it'll go.
That's right.
You get to play with one of your heroes. I mean, I don't know how much better it can get. You know.
Anything's possible with God. Anything's possible.
Yes.
So we'll see where it should go far because it's so important. It's an important time.
He's not having it. No.
Oh, Lydia. Oh, well, I thought we could see the bird. Okay, that's okay. Well, this is Lydia, Michael's wife. Okay, well, we tried.
Who made the video?
Lydia's the one who made the video. Thank you, Lydia.
I was sitting next to her saying, I'm not making no videos.
Using my elementary school teacher skills on that.
Right. Okay, well, great. Okay, so let's see. Guy and Anastasia, I'm going to take you off. If you want to stay and come on at the end, that you're welcome to. And I'm going to have Michael's going to play now a couple songs.
Okay.
Love you guys.
Love you too.
Thank you so much, Mike. Okay, see you.
Okay. I'm going to go off too. I'm getting off too.
Okay. This one's called. Oh, you better let him out. He's knocking on the door. This one's called Gardens of Truth. It is the title track to one of my 15 records. To me, Redemption Song is my Black anthem, African-American anthem by Bob Marley, Redemption Song. I tried to come close to that. I don't know if you can, but this song is heavily influenced by that. It's called Gardens of Truth. I'm going to glance every now and then at the words. Here we go. The best leaders empower you, not incite you by your rage or blind anger. In a situation of depravity, we need their clarity. You will see in their words all the rules into gardens of truth. The truth stays the same, despite what man tries to rewrite or change. The road is littered along the way, right and wrong moves. Pray for help each day. Show the way, Jah, to the garden of truth. Ooh, all of the weeds God's blessings bring to flourish and prosper and grow into trees. The truth stands the same, despite what man tries to rewrite or change. Don't believe the hateful words that others speak, for it is God you must seek on the road, on this road, oh, to the gardens of truth, to the gardens of truth, every day, Lord, to the gardens of truth. Gardens of Truth. I don't see Mandy coming back, Miss Princess Wild. So,
I thought you're okay.
You want to hear the other one?
Yeah, we were going to do Happy. I thought you were going to play Happy too.
I will. I got it right here on my chair.
Okay.
I got the words.
Yeah, that's what we were going to do. The set.
All right.
Okay. All right, I'm going off.
This is one of Mindy's, one of my favorite songs too. I write so many, heavy tunes or depressed tunes. So let's try to write something happy. The longest time it was the working title, and then it became the title. So. I'm in love with this girl, and everybody should know it. The picture's right in this world. I'll be a fool not to show it. Excitement in the water, yeah. And it's ringing and it's singing like a Christmas beer. With the world shouting in your ear. Experience the awakening, finally here and happy. And happy. She makes me happy. Finally happy. No, I'm not gone so. I'm just as hard as a red brick. But I know what I know. I'm afraid not to show it. Inside the water. It's when it's singing like it's Christmas here. With the world tapping gently in your ear. Experience the awakening. Finally here and happy. I'm happy. She makes me happy. Finally happy. Take it down to this. Maybe it's just a gentle kiss. All the sounds of the way that you move. I love the way you groove and smile. Because I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm finally happy. Makes me, let's be happy. Happy. Finally happy. You make me happy. Whoa. And when you're happy, you smile. Smile revolution.
That was great. Thank you. Adding the smile revolution. Yeah, wait.
Is that in there?
Wait a second. Wait, we got people clapping here. I know, I'm going to clap too. That song is so happy. I just love that song. It's a great dance tune too.
Just sticking around.
Yeah. So I just want to read something really quick. I just want to read The World According to Mr. Rogers. I just want to read this real quick to you all.
Talk about being 4 years old. Take
What?
me back to when I was 4. I said, talk about being 4 years old all over again.
Okay, so he said, as human beings, our job in life is to help people realize how rare and valuable each one of us really is. That each of us has something that no one else has or ever will have. Something inside that is unique to all time. It's our job to encourage each other to discover that uniqueness and to provide ways of developing its expression. I like to read from his, I like to read different uplifting, inspiring ideas on my show. And I recently I've been reading a lot of Mr. Rogers as one of the things. So I just felt like sharing that thought.
He was deep cat.
Yeah.
One of Lydia's favorites.
One of the greatest men of all time. One of the greatest. And yeah, so is there any parting remarks anyone wants to make?
just thank you, Michael, for bringing me into this.
Yes, thank you, Michael. Thank you very much. And also, Wowsy, thanks for looking out for, well, all of us.
Yes. Thank you for putting a little attention on it. I'm
Yeah,
grateful for that. And
happy to.
Anastasia, my pleasure. A little self-serving for me, but my pleasure and honor.
Okay, well, I'm really grateful that you were all available, that you all could do this tonight. And I like the name Wowza. You found me a special name. I know I have you're the only one who calls me. Well, you made it up, so I like it. It's cute. And Guy always makes up for his friends. He likes to make up names, his special pet names. So anyway, well, thank you all for coming tonight. And I really appreciate it. And it was really wonderful to have you all on and to show the video and hear you play, Michael. And I think that's my show. So, and as the last night of Black History Month, I'm glad we made it on.
Yeah.
I'm honored.
Okay. Well, no, it's my honor. It's my honor to have you all on. Great people. You're great talent and great people. And I'm honored. I'm the honored one. So thanks a lot. And I'll talk to you all later.
Okay.
Okay.
Ciao.
Good night.
Bye.
Okay. Let me see. Here we go. Yep. Okay. I have you back on. Okay. Okay. So, thank you all for coming. And wait, I think I have some other comments here. Okay. Wait a second. Oh, we got some claps. We got some Rich Campbell clapping and Marianne Marshall's clapping. Good. And, I have somebody else. Anthony Varveri. Okay, good. He enjoyed that too. Great. Well, anyway, it was a great show. I hope you all enjoyed it. And my friends in replay. And I'll show you my shoe calendar. I always like to show my shoe calendar of the day, of the weekend. And so I'll see you next week. I'll be doing something during the week, a pop-up. I'll let you all know. And then Sundays at 7. Is my scheduled time, and I'll be doing other pop-ups during the week. Probably one more pop-up during the week, and I'll let you all know. But in the meantime, next Sunday night is Peter Michael Marino. He's a comedian, director, producer, coach, extraordinaire, and he has a new show coming up, which he'll be telling you about. And I'm really excited about having him. He's wonderful and a good friend. And I love you all very much, and be grateful for the good, because there's always good going on, no matter what. Even a pandemic, you can still smile. You focus on the good and gratitude. I know you can't, it's not always easy, but you can do it. We just have to work on it and focus on the good as much as you can. And so you can smile and bring joy to others and be the light for others. And I'll see you all next week. Love you all very much. And thanks for watching. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the Princess Well Network. If you look that up, you'll find it. And I'm also on Facebook as well. But I'm trying to get subscribers on my new channel. I'm starting to stream there recently. Okay. I love you all very much. And see you next week.